Gary James Player, the South African. The guy I feel that is always overlooked when it comes to the greatest golfers of all time. He has recorded 9 major championship wins, 160 plus wins worldwide. Gary can get it done with the best of them. If I was to describe how I feel about Gary Player and what kind of golfer and person he was and is, he's got that winning attitude. So what I've done here in this video is I've compiled 5 reasons that I believe Gary Player should be mentioned more often when talking about the great all-time golfers. At only the age of 29, Player won the 1965 U.S. Open, and he became the only non-American to win all 4 majors in a career. It's also known as the Career Grand Slam, and at that time, he happened to be the youngest player to ever do it. Although we know that as time passed, Jack Nicklaus done it at 26 years old, followed by Tiger Woods, who accomplished it at 24 years old in the year 2000 at St. Andrews. The only other 2 players to have a career Grand Slam, Ben Hogan, Gene Sarazen. So you're talking about 5 players total that have ever won a career Grand Slam. Huge accomplishment. 9 major championship wins. That one is huge. They will tell you by official records he's tied for 4th with Ben Hogan. I'm not going with that. Ben Hogan won the Hell American Championship during war times, got the same medal as a U.S. Open win. It should have been a major. Hogan has 10 in my book. Puts Player at 5th all time. That's still not shabby. Only Walter Hagen, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and Ben Hogan have more. 159 professional wins. Okay, I already can hear this in the comments. They're not PGA Tour wins. Well, of course they're not. Gary played all over the world, probably more so than any golfer who's ever traveled the world. And a win is a win. If they call it a professional win, they call it that for a reason. It wasn't just handed out to him. He accomplished it, so it needs to be recognized, I believe. That's a massive number. Longevity. Gary took his talents on to the senior tour in the mid-1980s, where he compiled 9 more major victories on the senior tour. Quite an accomplishment if a person will go ahead and look into seeing all of the great talent that did go ahead and progress into the senior tour during the time that Player was there. Finally, the last reason that I would bring up would be just looking at Gary Player's complete career as golf's greatest ambassador. They always like to label him that. Well, there is a reason. If you look at all the accomplishments he's had in golf and the impact he's had on the game, it's quite remarkable. Golf course design, all of the accolades of just a spokesman. He's one of my favorite people to just go and listen to. And of course, being an outspoken person, he's ran into the modern buzzsaw of today, everybody wanting to attack everybody for every stupid little reason they can find. Gary Player's a gentleman. He's a fine example of a professional. and he is very outspoken. And that's one of the great things to love about Gary. I hope this video can make people a little more aware of just how great of a golfer he was and the impact that he had on the game and still has. So where would you put Gary Player on the all-time list? I know I definitely have him inside my top 10.